Oh man, silky smooth voice. He unfortunately had medical problems, and now he's actually in a VA hospital.
Well, yeah, we always sometimes somehow it always happens to the best. You know what I'm saying? He was the nicest. He was this. And
yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, but this guy, he was really the best. The voice was just so attractive, so captivating.
Yeah. Well, he already had a career in voiceover. He was already doing it.
Yeah.
And he's close to my age, a little bit older than I am. And he just wanted to get his diploma, get his...
Yeah.
He wanted just the paperwork,
right.
basically.
Yeah.
But he was legit, and he was helping out a lot of people there.
Yeah, he was.
Giving out tips to the new talents and stuff.
And he also brought us a maturity to the class.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what helped. I think that's probably what your class was missing in, was some maturity.
I was
adults.
one of the youngest in the class. Everybody else was in their late 20s or early 30s. And
you needed some people in their 50s to...
Yeah, Shirazi was really nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
he helped us out a lot.
Yeah, and Justin, he's silky smooth voice.
Well, I told him, and I told everybody in front of the class, it's just a pure diamond in the rough, man. He's so talented, and he works so hard for being a young man.
He's a great guy too.
Yeah.
You know, he's intelligent. He's got a great sense of humor. You know, he's not a gangster or troublemaker or anything like that. He's
very talented.
He's a sweet young man.
for a young guy. Hey.
He's just as sweet as he can be. Call me Justin.
Alrighty then.
I'm just serious, y'all. Right.
Okay, so that's how you pass.
So that's how I roll. And we had the Iceman. You remember?
Reggie.
Yeah.
Reggie, yeah.
Smooth. He was cool.
He was cool.
He was a computer guy.
Yeah. The hacker.
He was a hacker. He's in prison now, but
he is.
No.
Oh.
He is. I knew it.
Well, our Mr. Geek,
Dr. Abice.
Dr. Abice. He's a very talented hacker too. But we're not gonna say no.
No. And let's see.
Everybody. The one that I appreciate knowing in this life is Amy. She has helped me in so many ways. She's always working so hard. She's an inspiration to me, honestly.
So if you want to join the broadcasting program at Forsyth Tech in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, call Amy Davis Moore at 704.
Yeah, her address is. She also drives a white BMW.
Oh, man.
Love you, Amy.
Oh, man.
That's good stuff.
Are we looking for a lawsuit here somewhere?
Of course we are. That's how, any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Even bad. If we got sued.
All of the entertainment news I read is all lawsuits.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. That's how you make it in this world.
I don't like how you're saying that the troublemaking is bad, though. I used to make some trouble back in my day. Not in college, though, because that's serious business, but in elementary, not elementary, preschool.
Well, ever since I had a book.
One time in preschool, they have snack time. That was my favorite. But they...
It was just Mike's favorite, too.
But they only give you like 2 crackers or whatever
I know,
it is.
what's up with that?
I don't know. No. So my favorite snack were the Bugles. So every day we had Bugles. I was so excited. But one day they gave me my 2 Bugles, and this one guy...
2 Bugles?
Yes, that's it.
You can't even put them on. You can't even fill up your hand with 2 Bugles.
That's why this was a serious thing. The kid in my class that sat beside me, the little boy, he took one of my Bugles and ate it, so I slapped him in the face.
Oh.
And then they took me out of the class, and they made me apologize to him. I was 4.
In front of everybody? Or?
No, they out in the hallway.
And she remembers
you don't mess with a girl's
I only
Bugles.
remember because they told my grandma when she came to pick me up.
Slapped him right in the face.
Yeah, for stealing my Bugle.
So that was the beginning of your violent history.
That's her record starts there.
Yeah, that's where her record started.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Y'all didn't get into any trouble or anything?
Well, I was a military brat, so if I got in trouble, I got in some serious trouble. I avoided trouble because, any kind of trouble I could get in at school paled to the trouble I was going to get at home.
Can I ask you something? I'm really curious about how does that work? Like you would say you were in Germany for a few years or some time or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but you have school in the camp or whatever you call it?
In the camp, yeah. It was a refugee camp. We were.
How do you call it?
It was It was just a regular Air Force base.
A base, in the base,
in Germany. Yeah, we. I was there from 73 to 76, and they have schools on the base. Mm-hmm. I mean, the base is like a little town.
Yeah.
And they had an elementary school, they had a high school, all on the base, and so we went to school with American kids.
Oh, okay.
But what was so cool about going to school there and that time in Germany was we got to take field trips. And these were long field trips. And we would go, we went to Camp Dachau, which was a concentration camp in World War II where millions of Jews were slaughtered. We actually went to that.
That's a field trip?
Yeah. Well, it was history. I mean, I tell you what, it's fascinating. I mean, you go to Germany, you want to see those things. We saw the actual castle, the Disney castle, the castle that you see in the Disney. That actual castle is in Germany.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
And so we saw that and got to go inside of it, took a tour. Went to the Olympic Village where in 1976, Munich, when the Israelis were killed.
Yeah.
We went there. We saw those buildings, and
I'm picturing like the whole field trip is like, so somebody got killed here.
Yeah.
This is where we chopped his head off.
I know. Well, I tell you what was weird about, because these were all different field trips, but they were history, and I tell you what, they were. They made a real impression, but. When we went to Dachau, it was a memorial now, but the tour guide was a former prisoner, and he actually had a tattoo on his forearm of his number. That's how they identified the prisoners. They tattooed. They tattooed their numbers on their forearms.
Man.
Wow.
So, and he showed us that, but it was kind of fascinating.
I bet it was.
Yeah. They don't do that kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe they do.
No, now they just take you to Old Salem.
Old
Here
Salem.
they do.
We even went on a bowling trip. We went bowling one time with the school.
Oh gosh, we did that too, and I have a story for that.
Oh Lord,
let's go.
Well, I never really bowled much when I was a kid. I went to birthday parties. Nobody. I hurt myself this time.
Oh no.
I only went to a few bowling birthday parties like growing up, so I hadn't been bowling that much, and. So we went on a field trip for class in like middle school, and I didn't know the floors were slick, like the lanes were slick, and the ball kind of stopped in the middle, and my friends were just like, "Oh gosh, we got to get another ball and hit it." I was like, "No, I'll just go get it," and they were like, "No," and I stepped out there and I fell like flat on my back.
I see that happen.
Is that on YouTube? Can we pull that up?
It should have been.
Oh man!
So did you went to public schools?
Yeah, and since we just gotten here, actually, first grade I went to one school. Every grade in grammar school I went to a different school.
Yeah, I went to different schools being a military brat.
That sucks, man.
I know. All right. Well, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back with the Man Please moment of the day. Not sure what it is, but you'll find out.
So when you get to the corner of Smith and Orchard, you're going to want to take a left.
You are not going to
Then what you're going to do is turn onto Marcy
and Brad
Avenue.
just broke up,
and go past the first
apparently
3
she's
lights
happy
and then
about
take
it.
the next left.
I don't really
Drive
think
5
she's
more
happy,
blocks,
but
and you should be
who am
there.
I to judge, right?
Park on the right.
That's
I'll
what
see
I
you
heard
later
last
tonight.
night.
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Be sure and listen on Wednesdays as we have special guest interviews.
Get off that bull, boy.
Yeah, I'm the oldest bull rider in this here country, boy.
Shall we gather by the
Well, Governor,
I think America should have a queen.
Look, Joe, but this 18-foot rocks got me by the jimmies. Hey, mate, give me those back.
Oh, of course I'm familiar with Monet. I spent quite a bit of Monet getting here.
You're gonna enjoy this.
You are listening to the Man Please Show. Thank you, come again.
Man, please.
You said Mike's up, didn't you?
Yes.
I'm glad I said dang. And not something else. We're back much quicker than usual, aren't we? That was a short break.
Yeah.
Got a lot of time to make up. We know what the man please is, but we still got... What time is it?
We got to kill some time now.
We got to kill some time.
We have 4 minutes.
Hey,
well, 3 minutes.
Yeah, I went to... being a military brat, I went to different schools. Like I was in Germany for 3 years, and then I went to high school in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I went to school in Delaware. I went to school in Texas. I went to school in North Kakalaki.
Yeah. And I went to different schools for different reasons also. We always had to move because my parents were looking for jobs and different things. And it sucked, man.
Yeah.
I didn't get to make any friends.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Yeah, you make friends, and then you got to leave them behind and go make more friends. And being the new kid, it's hard to make friends.
It sucks.
You know, the new kid's always, everybody's looking for something wrong with you.
That's why on Facebook I try to request everybody because I need friends.
You need friends, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm eventually going to befriend you, but I don't think we've gotten there yet.
Consider it, man. Consider it, for real.
I'll take it under advisement. So, anyway, well,
let's give a shout out to Sarah Kebab.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Whew. Okay, brain's back functioning.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to throw a shout out. We have a new sponsor, Sarah's Kebab Shop, which is on Market Street in Meadowview.
In G-Borough.
In Greensboro.
Go try out those burgers.
Check them out, man. Their food is so good. They deliver too, and I'm
going there after this.
Are you?
Yep.
Yeah, they got some good food. They got kebabs and they even have fish and chips. They do. So yeah, check them out. I would give you their phone number, but I'm totally not prepared. So anyway,
Google
I
them.
did. Yeah.
You're listening online. Pull up a new tab.
That's right.
Make yourself useful.
Yeah, do something. Just sitting there listening, man, please. So anyway, we do have a man please today, and the man please is going to be a peculiar one because most of our listeners will not get this, but this man please goes out to all the stalkers that have attended Forsyth Tech. All our peeps in the BPT program know what we're talking about. Move it along there, Johnny. Move it on. Get on up the road there, Johnny. Nothing to see here, Johnny. Move it on up the road, man. Please.
You've been listening to another live broadcast of the Man Please Show.
Today's show was brought to you by Top Studios, where they specialize in voiceovers, audio, and video production.
Get off the corner there, Johnny.
Just Mike and myself want to thank you for listening to today's show, and be sure and listen next time on Spreaker.com and ManPlease.com as we bring you another live episode of the Man Please Show.
Gracias, amigo.
Well, that's an hour of my life I'll never get back.
I kind of liked it.
Well, you're easily amused.
Shut up. Here they come.
Shh, you shush.
Damn it, guys. I think they see us.
To be continued.